guess what? I'm mad. I'm really mad. I'm so mad right now. Why does this have to happen to me? Why? So I just got done doing the last part for The Evil Within. And guess what happened? It got deleted. For some fucking strange reason, it got deleted. All that progress I made got deleted. I'm not gonna go and restart, because if I had to restart the whole thing, which I have to, I know, but I'm really pissed. I'm just mad. Because I have to do this whole entire thing again. I have to do this whole entire thing again. I'm really pissed. So supposedly what happens is you see that you're in a bath, linked up with a cord, like in your back, and supposedly I thought that Ruvik was the person who made that sound. Every time you see him, you hear that sound. But it's not really that. Every time you see Leslie, that's when it does. So supposedly Leslie was Ruvik's experiment. And that's what Dr. Jimenez and Ruvik was making. And the doctor betrayed Ruvik. And that's why he finished the experiment to Leslie. So every time you see Leslie, there you go. You hear that high piercing noise, pain and all that. And supposedly, everyone was linked up in the bath, and you can see Dr. Jimenez, the cop. They were dead. So the whole thing was a nightmare. It wasn't real. But Leslie was. A bit suspicious, but really good, too. If you really want to know what the Ruvik boss fights looks like, I'll show a bit of a clip of what it looks like on YouTube. But I don't think I'm going to do another The Evil Within Part 14. I don't know, but I'm just making this video just to say that it got deleted, I'm pissed, and all that. But I will still show the boss fight for Ruvik. And, by the ways, I'm gonna be very excited when I play The Evil Within 2 and The Evil Within DLCs. Now, I will still do The Evil Within DLCs. That is a definite. But you're not gonna really see the whole playthrough of The Evil Within Part 14. You're not really gonna see the full gameplay. But here's so basically, I guess I'll sum it up for you. So supposedly you're going back to the Beacon Mental Hospital, and supposedly that's when you listen to the audio tape of Ruvik, and he's saying, Dr. Jimenez, betrayed me and all that. After that, you go to this one room where there's spikes and all that, and there's supposed to be a bomb there. And supposedly, when you go out of that room, there are 2 keeper heads. Now, what really pissed me off was that they brung back the keeper, and in the last one. So I think the one main boss from The Evil Within that is really nice, for like the main boss that's supposed to be really really popular, is the keeper. I think that's why they did it. But the Keeper, I hate him. I really hate him. Because he's strong. Now, they brought back, I had to kill 2. And supposedly, after I killed them all, I didn't have not a lot of ammo. I didn't have a lot of ammo there. I did not have a lot of ammo. And after that, you're supposed to go through this door, and then you see Ruvik, a big Ruvik. And I'm saying, please tell me there's ammo. I can't beat Ruvik without ammo. I can't. I just can't. But that wasn't the boss fight. There's supposed to be, tons of traps you're supposed to go to. And if you remember there was this guy that once you go back to the Beacon Hospital, there's this guy who's banging on the door, and you're supposed to go to that door, and you talk to him. And this guy is saying to you that if you see Ruvik's eye, don't look at it. And that's when this part comes to play. There's lights. There's lights, flashing down. And you can see an eye, flashing down. And you're not supposed to get spotted by those eyes. So supposedly that, kind of, keeps the point together with that guy. And supposedly after you don't get spotted, you're supposed to pull down this lever. And supposedly there's this bomb. And this bomb doesn't have a lot of, blue space. So I died quite a bit on that. And I was a bit mad, but I didn't rage. After that, you're supposed to go through these not triple arms, but traps. You could say, I think. You could say that. And after you go through that, you go through the door, you get a checkpoint and all that. You're supposed to run from switchblades. Or, big, blades coming at you. And what makes it hard, not really makes it hard, but what makes it, difficult is that there's, water. And when you step in the water, you basically, are slow. So you have to avoid the water, you have to avoid the blades coming at you. And then after that, let me remember. After that, you go to the No, you don't. No. You go to this room, right? Where there's tons of eyes. Actually, this is actually before the whole eye thing where you can't get looked at. That's when this room comes to play. So this room has tons of eyes. Tons of eyes. And this is after you talk to that guy. And this is a whole battle of guys. There's a whole battle. There's tons of them. And supposedly, this sadist comes back. You're supposed to kill him. So I killed him on the first... I killed him on the third or fourth try. And after that, I killed this big, fat zombie. After that, you're supposed to go over there. After that, there's another room where there's snipers and zombies that or infected or people, whatever, or enemies that throw pipe bombs. But you're supposed to kill them all. There's like two on the left, like one pipe bomb guy, one sniper guy on the left, and the same thing as the right. You're supposed to kill them all. It's pretty simple. And after that, you go through there, go to the room where you fight the two keepers, and then pretty much you go to that room where, you have to avoid the eyes. And then after that, I think that's when you fight Ruvik. I'm not going to show a whole point of this, but there's one part of it. You fight him with machine gun. You don't fight him with your ammo, which made the whole boss fight easier. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to attack him. First, there's a machine gun. You're supposed to attack, at the legs and all that. And after that, you get thrown. You go to this spike. there's a spike through you. And after that, you see the sadist who's dead. And you see the sadist with a rocket launcher. Now, the sadist, when you see the sadist again, he basically shoots you with a rocket launcher. But when you get close, that's when he brings out the chainsaw. And then basically, yeah, then you see the RPG when you see the dead sadist body. And then you use the RPG on him, which is nice. I think you get like 10 shots with the RPG, which is pretty nice because in other games like Resident Evil 6, for example, when you first use the RPG, you only have one shot. But in this, made it so good. I loved it. And you usually get you get like 10 shots, which supposedly is not really. That might be the first game I ever played that you use a rocket launcher that you get actually more shots because basically all the games that use rocket launchers, you only get like one shot, but that's it. But in Evil Within, you get like 10, which is really good. And you're supposed to shoot him every single time, and then it's a target on his head. You're supposed to break the glass, then you're supposed to shoot the brain twice. After that, he transforms into this creepy thing that disgusted me. It just disgusted me so much. My God, it disgusted me. Oh my God. After that, you're supposed to shoot him 3 times when you see Ruvik, and after that, he basically dies and all that, and you're supposedly puts you back into your bath, and supposedly no one's there, but you go back to the bath, but you get out of the bath, then you go to this sphere that has a brain in it, and that's what's controlling Ruvik and all that. And Ruvik is saying, I created this world and all that, but who cares about Ruvik anyway? Because he got revenge, but he didn't succeed. He did kill some people, but he did not succeed because of Sebastian, which is, basically your character who's playing. You break it, you basically shatter the glass, then you stomp on the brain, which is the best part. I love that. And I was saying, please stomp on the brain. Please stomp on the brain. And then he did. I loved it. Supposedly the whole point, I pretty much caught everything. I pretty much got everything, all the key points together. I knew everything. Except why is... Oh, yeah, never mind. Actually, yeah, I knew everything. But what I didn't knew, earlier on, is why is Kidman killing Leslie? Why is Kidman immune? That's the 2 things I didn't know early on. But the one thing that I didn't know early on that I knew just immediately when it caught up together was that Leslie was a whole experiment of Ruvik, and that's why Ruvik was taking revenge on everybody. And the noise didn't come from Ruvik; it came from Leslie. And supposedly, yeah, you see basically everyone in the bath, like Dr. Jimenez, the cop in chapter 1 that you killed, and basically everyone else. So one thing I didn't know is where the hell is Joseph in this whole thing? I mean, Joseph was presumed to be dead because Kidman shot him. But the one thing that I did not even know is where was Joseph? Joseph could not have been dead. Joseph could not have been dead. That's the thing. Joseph could not have been dead. So when I played The Evil Within 2, I'll know if Joseph is alive or not. So supposedly you go outside the whole Bacon Mental Hospital, and you see Leslie, and that's when the whole high piercing thing starts to happen. That's when I caught that no, it wasn't Ruvik, it was Leslie who was the cause of it, and that's when I started knowing things and all that. And supposedly, basically, that's basically what happened. I basically talked about all the key points and all that. It was a really good game, and it was the best horror game I ever played, which is true. So far, it's the best horror game I played. And I can't wait to play Evil Within 2. I can't wait to play the 3 DLCs for it, and it was really good. So supposedly it sucks. I'm really pissed off that the whole progress, it isn't deleted in the game, but I did beat it. It's still there, but what pisses me off is that my whole data of the whole recording got deleted. That's the thing that I hated. That's the thing that pisses me off. But I got promised I will show the whole Ruvik boss fight, and yeah. But hope you enjoyed, and here's the video.
I created this world. You cannot keep me here. Ruvik. I'm going to finish this.